Bugdid de ordonnement Cordier on dehors bebouquet hindi Mongolien, Sorja Vlakans ols orni Tokshai, Bolno olnes umubuesti M3 Nilo Florino Baina. Mongol ols botdekhin kamgin tom dalaid gorsgi, bitoo dalay tay. Kilidigi kasar notgiin kis osblog ker. Koy bolonbron talaraan, ols or talaraa govi suslo, nilsi kamigintom ulan bata arkot, tos olisin kon amtal, goveni orshen sodagyot yom. Mongolia is the world's largest landlocked country, does not bordered a close sea, and much of its area is covered by grassy steppe, with mountains to the north and west and the global desert to the south. Ulaanbaatar, the capital and the largest city, it is a home of roughly half of country's population. And now, let us move on to the capital of Mongolia. Ulaanbaatar, the capital city of Mongolia, it is located in Taal River Valley, elevated at 1,300 meters above to the sea level. Did you know that Ulaanbaatar is the coldest city in Mongolia? And now, let us move on to the geographic location of Mongolia. Mongolia's geographic, it is characterized by great diversity from north and south. It can be divided into 4 zones: the mountain forest, the alpine steppe, and in the far south, the semi-desert and the desert. The desert is about 30% of the total territory of Mongolia. And now, let us move on to the population of Mongolia. The current population of Mongolia is about 3,491,613 as of November 20, 2024, based on the World Meters elaboration of the latest United Nations data. Did you know that the Mongolian population is equivalent to 0.4% of the total world population? And now let us move on to the currency of Mongolia. The Tugrek is the national currency of Mongolia and the only legal currency. The latest currency exchange rates is 1 Philippine peso is equivalent to 57.54 Mongolian Tugrek. And now let's move on to the flag of Mongolia. The blue stripe represents sky, the red stripe represents eternity. The Soyombo symbol, the sea symbol includes of Taiji-2 that represent yin and yang, as well as abstraction of for fire, sun, moon, earth, and water. The arrowheads that represent enemies of people. The triangle, straightforwardness, honesty, and adherence to the principle. The 2 fish, that is a men and women that are a reminder to be vigilant for country. The horizontal bars, it is the highest and lowest in society, should be honest and straightforward in serving the people. The vertical bar, it represents fortress. And now, how to get there in Mongolia? There are 2 popular routes from the Philippines to Mongolia. From Ninoy Aquino International Airport to New Ulaanbaatar International Airport with an average flight time of 11 hours and 47 meters. From Mactan, Cebu to International Airport of Ulaanbaatar, it average flight time of 12 hours and 18 minutes. So the SWOT analysis in Mongolia, first we have the strength, political stability, and absence of violence. Mongolia is a highly favorable investment climate. So the weaknesses is the corruption, high inflation rate, lack of economic diversification, low population, lack of effective and transparent legal system. So the opportunities naman is investment opportunities is telecommunication, dairy development, infrastructure development. So the threats is managing the massive inflow of foreign investment, political stability threat outside the country, risk of resilience, and commodities. And now, let us move on to the climate in Mongolia. They have 4 climate. First, we have the summer. It is June late to August. Then, ang cold season or the winter, it is from January, February, and November to December. The autumn is from September to October. Then the spring from March and of May. So let's move on to the Festival of Mongolia, the Adam Festival. Mongolians' biggest national holiday is the most famous festival. Naadam is a celebration of country's nomadic heritage. The festival takes place from July 11 to 13 and features three traditional games: the wrestling, archery, and the horse racing. And now let us move on to the culinary, the sumptuous foods of Mongolia. First, we have the buz, are the popular food in Mongolia and are often eaten during special occasions such as Lunar New weddings. Lunar New Year or weddings rather. They are also a common food for nomadic hitters during long journeys. Buz are an important part of Mongolian culture and have been eaten for centuries. Wow! So the next is chuvan. Chuvan is Mongolian noodle dish with the meat and vegetable. It is one of the Mongolian most popular dishes. There are two common ways to make the noodles. The first way is roll the dough in a circle. Oil the dough, roll the back onto itself, and steam it. And now let's proceed to the third dish of Mongolia is the korkog. The korkog is a barbecue dish in Mongolian cuisine. Korkog is made by cooking pieces of meat inside a container which also contains hot stones and water. It is often also heated from outside. And now, let us move on to the majestic attraction of Mongolia. First, we have the Genghis Khan Atop. This gigantic, breathtaking stainless steel statue of Genghis Khan Atop is a horse, is 40 meters high and was built in 2008 to honor the 80th anniversary of founding of the Mongol Empire. The next one is the Zaizan Memorial. It is a memorial Kinkaul, Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. This honors allied Mongolian and a Soviet soldier killed in World War II, located on the hill in the southern part of the city. The memorial features a circular painting that depicts scenes of friendship between the people of the USSR and the Mongolia. The next is the Amarbayas Galant Monastery. Abargaya Galant Monastery or the Azaya is one of the three largest Buddhist monastic centers in Mongolia. The monastery complex is located in the Ivan Valley near the Siling River. At the foot of the mountain Borinkan in the Borenbon Sam of Siling province of northern Mongolia. The fourth one is the Winter Place. The Winter Place or the Winter Palace rather of the Bogkhan or the Bogkhan Palace Museum. It is a museum complex located in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. It was part of the larger complex called the Green Palace, an imperial residence of the 8th Jebstan Damba Kotogto, who was later proclaimed as Bogkhan or a ruler of Mongolia. The next one is the Govi Gorban Shaikan National Park. It is a national park in the southern Mongolia. The park was established in 1993 and expanded to its current size in 2000. The park is nearly 27,000 square kilometers. It is the largest national park in Mongolia, stretching into 380 kilometers from the east to west and 80 kilometers from the north to south. The next one is the Korgo. It is a dormant volcano in the Triato Chuloto volcanic field in the Triad district in the Arkhani province of Mongolia. Korgo lies east of the Turkin Skan Lake, and together they are the core of the Korgo Turkin Tagsan in Noor National Park. The next one is Tabhan Bog. The 5% known as the Mongolian as the Tabhan Bog is the mountain massif in border with China and Russia. It is the highest peak, the Khotan Peak, and the highest point of Mongolia at 4,374 meters above sea level. The next one is the Orkhon Valley. It is a UNESCO World Heritage site in the central Mongolia that's showcasing the development of nomadic patriotism and the region's culture, religious and tradic activity. It is located in central Mongolia, about 320 km west of capital Ulaanbaatar. The site covers 1,021,967 hectares of grassland along the Orkhon River, of the Mongolia's longest rivers. The next one is the Altai Mountains. It's one of the most beautiful, underrated tourist destination in the world. Altai Mountains is located in Mongolia and is the site great of cultural significance. If you're looking for amazing travel experience, look no farther than Altai Mountains. The last one is the Genghis Khan Atoll. It is located in northern Mongolia. It is a stunning natural wonder that is often referred to as the dark blue pearl of the country. The lake is Mongolian freshwater lake in the Mongolia, and is also one of the deepest and purest lake in the world. Lake Kosgol is known as one of the most pristine lakes in the world. So this time I'm gonna teach to you the English word and Mongolian. First, we have hello. In Mongolian is the sign u. I love you is bi cham kertai. How are you is sign baina u. Thank you means bayar lala. Family gerbul. Friend nais. Sky tinger. Red ulaan.
Mongolia, the land of eternal blue sky. The people of the eternal blue sky live here. We, nomads, worship the sky. The history of our nomad heritage starts at the beginning of time. The wolf and deer are our earliest ancestors that came from outer space. This is the first story of the origin of the Mongolian people. The first state was founded by the Mongols. We are called the Mongols of Genghis Khan. We are horsemen. The nomadic way of life expresses 4 seasons. Spring is a time of birth, summer of sunshine. Autumn is a sunset, and the winter is the season of freshness. Our movement is the movement of the earth. It is about space and time. The settlements we have established are of temples and cities. This is the land of sacred creation. The golden Soyombo moves around the sacred Dharma. We have cities with a contemporary culture. The capital city of Mongolia is called Ulaanbaatar. It has a history of centuries, with modern schools, cultural and entertainment venues, and factories producing leather, wool, and cashmere products. Mongolians, our goal is to love and save the world. We love and protect the nature and keep it sacred. Mongolians live in the heart of Asia.